Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and it's Sunday, so it's time for Scraplift Crafternoon, a hop where my friends and I get together. We find some inspiration and scraplift it. So Tara found this one on Pinterest, linked it back and got the information, and has a YouTube video and everything attached down below, or linked down below. So please make sure you go check that out. I am using my Heidi Swap Sun Chaser. I've only used it a little bit, and so I'm excited to use up some more of this product. I have a picture of my dog and my son in the car, and then another one of my dog with his little nose out the window. And I have this stencil that I'm going to use. I got that off of Temu, but I thought it would work best with that coffee stain look that she's got going on in her layout. She does have some string or yarn or something going on her layout as well. So I pulled this little bit of embroidery thread. I've got some mixed media inks to go down the right side that I thought would work best with this collection. And then I also have a notebook paper type thing that is pretty similar to what she's using. So I have my papers, my embellishments, my mixed media, and pictures, as well as this really fun layout. So let's see how this goes. So first things first, I got 4 sheets of packaging so that I can squish my ink pads into them and then get them a little wet with a spritzer. And so I am starting off with worn lipstick up in the top, and I'm just kind of smearing it around. Now on her layout, you can barely see a lot of the mixed media on the very top color, so I went up a little higher so you would still be able to see some of that, but it ends up very similar to hers where a lot of it's covered. And then I skip down to do the fossilized amber so that the worn lipstick can dry a little, and then go in with rusty hinge. And then at the very bottom, I have salvaged patina. Now, I did use a paper towel to dry these in between so that especially the salvaged patina did not blend with the other colors, because I thought that would look kind of brownish and I don't want that. I did pull out black soot so that I could do the inking with the stencil. And I chose to do this one with the multiple rings because I thought it would be kind of a cool looking. You know, I didn't really have a coffee. I guess the whole concept is we are going to go get coffee, so the coffee stain is okay. But I liked the rings. I thought it added a little something. And then I go through and kind of add these little splattery bits as well with the black soot. And I do a little bit different with the saturation. Sometimes I push down. Sometimes I just kind of almost make it look like a gray. That right there looks almost like a horse. I just noticed that. Now a lot of that's going to get covered, but right here, that almost looks like the side portfolio of a horse's head. But anyway, so I get all of that down there using the black soot. And then I'm going to add this little bit right here as well, because this is where the other little cluster is going. And I end up adding a picture to my cluster because I have this little picture of my dog and his little nose sticking out the window, which is super uber cute. We don't take him in the car very often because he panics and he's not socialized, so I don't normally take him out too much. But we had already been out. We were going to the vet, so we were wanting to spoil him, so we went to 7 Brew to get coffee. Now, I did a video last Friday, or maybe 2 Fridays ago, of us at the at 7 Brew getting a pup cup. And so I'm not sure if this page will go next to that, or if this page will go next to the layout I did a couple days ago of him at the vet, because this is directly after that. So I don't know. We'll see. Either way, it'll be fine. But I wanted to add in as much embellishment as I could, but without over, like covering everything up. So I did bring the tigers in. I don't have a lot of need for a tiger in my layout. And like, I think it's Jen Hadfield or something that had, I think it was the Brave and Bold collection, had tigers. I'm like, I don't know what to do with those. But my dog is large, and I felt like, it was kind of appropriate to use this large animal, even though it is a cat and my dog is not. Although he does kind of pounce like a large cat. But anyway, so I felt like this was the best time to bring that in. So I'm going to put a tiger in all 3 of these clusters. So I'm using the sticker up here at the top, and he's just kind of peeking out above the heart. So it's not even like, in your face. It's just a little bit of a peek. And then I'm going to add him in a couple of other places as well. Like I said, the other 2 clusters. So I put this tag, I cut it in half, and I tuck it in up here at the top, and then I put some embroidery thread through it. And I am going to take some Nouveau Deluxe adhesive and lay that out to where it's glued down in a couple places. That way it does not get unruly and then fall on top of the picture, because obviously I don't want that. So right now I'm just trying to figure out where I want to put everything else. I put the popsicles on here because we were going to Seven Brew to get him a treat that he enjoyed like nobody's business. Their pup cup is probably like pretty much everybody else's, except it's a bigger cup than you get at some places that I won't name. And they put a doggy cookie in it. So obviously Rocky loved that and thought that was fantastic. I didn't get a picture the first time we went, so the second time I made sure to get a picture of him and his little whipped cream mustache going on. So if you did not see when I created that layout to see those absolutely adorable pictures, I believe that was on June 26th. It was a Friday, and I did it for it was a sketch by Anne-Marie Bryant with Scrapbooking the Day Away, and I combined it with my Iron Crafters Challenge. So using buttons. I'm almost positive that's the layout. It is. And there were 4 super cute pictures of my dog in the car, and 2 of them are him like going to town on this Seven Brew pup cup. So anywho, I decided to title this Enjoy Now, Only Good Stuff, because like I said, he had been at the vet. I almost said the dentist, y'all. He had been at the vet, and that was definitely not necessarily his most pleasant thing. The alphas that I'm using are from the what are these? The Mondo Llama that I got at Target. And I do use Nouveau Deluxe on each of those letters because they stick pretty good, but they're on mixed media, so I don't want to risk it. The G may look a little different because it was a Q and I cut a little portion off to make a G out of it. I did have more G's, but I also have a ton of Q's and I want to get them used. And I don't do a lot of Q's in my titles, so I will Frankenstein things if I need to. So when I got done, I felt like it needed a little something in a couple places. So I add another one of these little partial rings coming off the side and a little bit of a splatter down here at the bottom. I really do love having things going off the side of the page. It kind of continues the layout. So I love the way this turned out. It was a lot of fun. I love this layout that Tara picked. I hope you will go check out the playlist that'll be linked below. All the lovely ladies from Scraplift Crafternoon will be there. I am going to write something in that title, as well as the date will go up there. And then I'm going to do a little journaling in that little journal space right above the picture. So look at how cute. And I did ink around that Enjoy Now so it would stand out better. So please go check out the ladies that are scraplifting with me, as well as Morg. It's Morgcut, I think TS. But she will be linked below. All of her information will be in the description box. So please go check her out as well. I hope you all have a great day. I hope you all get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love. And happy scrapping.